Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Steve Ford. Welcome to your English lesson. Welcome to English for 30 days, the 30-day challenge. We're on day 3 of our challenge, and I've got a great lesson prepared for you today. Today, we're going to be talking about similar expressions related to time, how those can change using prepositions, phrasal verbs. Are you ready? Let's go. So in case you haven't done so, you can smash that like button to support my work. You can also subscribe to my channel. You can also join me here to practice the quiz after this lesson to see if you can remember all of the things that I'm going to teach you today. And here we go. So my first question for all of you watching this video is, do you like to plan ahead? Do you like to make sure that everything is ready for the next day, the next week, the next month? Some people are different. In some cultures, you live day to day. You live day by day because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And that is so true, especially nowadays. We really want to live in the moment. Let me know if you like to plan ahead. How far ahead do you like to plan? Now, some people, of course, it's human nature to procrastinate, to put things off sometimes. And when we do that, it means that we leave things for later. Don't do it now, do it tomorrow, putting things off. So I'm going to give you some examples, and maybe one of these is you in terms of putting things off. Things we like putting off doing the dishes, put off doing homework or studying something. Many times when we have to rush to do something, if we have a deadline, is maybe if we put it off for a few days, then maybe we end up doing it the night before. And when you're studying, you could say, well, I'm going to have to pull an all-nighter. You manage to do something even though it's difficult. Now we have an interesting situation because before it was okay. You leave for work, you leave for school, and you get caught in traffic. Something happens and you're 10, 15 minutes late. And it was forgivable. It was okay. But that's not exactly the case now. Maybe you've noticed this, that when you have a meeting scheduled for 9 o'clock, you have to arrive on time. And when you arrive on time, that means that you arrive punctually. Now, going back to what I was saying before, maybe you were caught in traffic or something like that. You arrive at 8:59 and you arrive just in time. And what I've been hearing from a lot of my students is that there's a very low tolerance for being late to meetings that are online. So if somebody's 1 or 2 minutes late, everybody is still waiting for them. Hey, where have you been? It's been like 2 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught in traffic in the kitchen. There was a traffic jam in the bathroom. When traveling, do you like to arrive at the airport? A, just in time. B, on time. C, with time to spare. Let me know in your comments. Now, the next one that I'm going to use about time is using the subjunctive. And this will also be the subject for tomorrow's lesson. Let's say that you have an old car and you say, well, it's about time I bought a new car. Or maybe you have an old cell phone. You could say it's about time, or it's time I bought a new phone. So if I were to translate the meaning here, it means that it would be suitable, it would be appropriate, it's important that you make this change in your life. It hasn't happened yet, but it would be good that it happened in the future. It would be good for you to make this change. So you could say, if you're watching this English for 30 Days challenge, you could say, well, it's about time I learned more English, or it's time I learned more English. I see a lot of people after the holiday break, after all that great food and wine, a lot of people are posting pictures of exercising online. Long story short, it's time I started exercising. Now, in this situation here, she's 20. Which do you think is okay? It's time she moved out. She can wait a few years. She can wait for as long as she likes. The more that I talk to parents these days, I would, especially in the situation we are in now, I know that it would be okay for her to live there. And then we come to this situation here. He's 40. He's 50. Which do you think is okay? It's about time he moved out. He can wait a few years. He can wait for as long as he likes. Okay, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this short lesson talking about the different ways that we can use time. In tomorrow's lesson, we can practice some more of that using wishes and time, and also using the same verb tense. And you can practice the quiz at this link here. You can also subscribe to my videos on YouTube. You can watch more videos here, and I hope to see you in our next English lesson. Bye, everybody.